Hello everyone, welcome back to Simulated Heaven. So on this video I want to go over some feelings I had today when I was browsing the Steam store. I saw on the Steam store that the Trainz franchise has got a sale, and then I saw that it's got very positive reviews. So I thought, ooh, this could be an interesting game for me to try. I have recently tried some Train Simulator World 5. That game has really bad optimization issues again, and the game has improved, but I own it on the Microsoft Xbox store, and for some reason the DLC on there is it hardly ever will go on sale. So yeah, I've been kind of, when I see other train simulators, you know, it does pique my interest as an alternative to Train Simulator World 5. So that, yeah, then I was like, ooh, maybe this could be the alternative, right? But then when I started looking at the reviews, I saw some that were talking about that you have to pay a subscription. And I'm like, really? They also have this? Because I know that Dovetail Games also have a subscription. I haven't really looked into it, but I think you get all their DLC for a monthly fee. So I was kind of surprised, because obviously this game is one of the major competitors to Train Simulator 5. So I would have thought they would be doing everything so that they would be able to get the customers from Train Simulator World 5, that people would see this game and they would want to move across. So frankly, I'm amazed that they have done something like this. Anyway, so I went over to their own website to 100% confirm all of this, and yes, you have to get, if you want certain features, and one of these features, funnily enough, is HD terrain. And I'm like, really? You're really going to put HD terrain behind a paywall that you have to pay for every month? And I'm like, that's crazy. They have this really cool map editor thing, which looks really cool, and you can actually get that as part of the platinum version of the game. And right now in my region, that version of the game is quite cheap. That's about 10 English pounds for the platinum edition. And I mean, when all of the DLC is on a heavy sale as well like this, then it kind of made me think that it might be worthwhile for me to get into this game. But then when I learned about this whole subscription thing, and when I learned about that you have to pay extra every month for HD terrain, that has really put me off this game now. And I just don't understand why they would do this. Surely, if they just stuck with the game and had everything included in the regular game, surely they can earn enough from selling the game itself and from selling the DLC. I don't know why you would think that you would earn more from having a monthly subscription, which includes things like HD terrain, which I think is insane. Of course, they have like the gold tier, where that includes all of the DLC. Of course, you don't own it though. As soon as you stop the subscription, then obviously the access to all of the DLC ends, right? And you're basically having to pay $14.99 a month for that. And I mean, you're only going to get very hardcore Train Simulator fans that would want to pay that amount of money every month for a train simulator. I mean, I kind of understand that they have this kind of service. I mean, if someone would rather pay a monthly fee and have access to all of the DLC, fair enough. I can see why they would do that. But I don't see why you'd have things like HD terrain, and also the new world builder is called Surveyor 2.0. It seems like you can only use that in a multiplayer scenario if you own the subscription. The regular one is $7.99 a month, which is not exactly cheap, right? So in the reviews, it also had talked about that they will limit your download speeds if you don't have a subscription. But I haven't really found any detail of that on their website. It's called a first class ticket. Right, so they also have this thing which is called a first class ticket, and this is only for the download speeds. Okay, so you have this is interesting because I didn't see any of this. They didn't mention anything here about the download speeds, but I'm assuming if you pay a subscription, you will get the highest download speeds. But because they haven't mentioned it here, if that isn't the case, that's crazy. And this is, again, one of the other issues about having this kind of situation where you're asking people to pay for everything. So basically, for $5.99 for 30 days, you will get increased download speeds. I believe because that they have quite a lot of user-created content, I believe. So that's why when you're downloading all of that, you can actually pay for it to be faster. Now, I find this crazy. Again, why would you have this? Why would you have this subscription when you are trying to be the competition to Trainz SimRail 5? That's the kind of thing they would do. So you should have a better path, and you should purely sell the best train simulator game and offer all the features as a part of that. You know, that is the way to go. So I'm actually very, very disappointed that this game has a subscription. Anyway, what do you guys think? If you're a train simulator fan, do you agree with me? Are you happy to pay the subscription? I mean, there are people here that seem happy, you know, with the game. But like I'd said, I think when you have this kind of a monthly cost involved, then it's like you're only really then going to attract the hardcore train simulator fans. And I enjoy a train simulator game, but I don't really play them enough for it to be worthwhile for me to pay $8 US or $15 US a month, right? So my hope is on other games. Unfortunately, the competition for Train SimRail 5 is not that great. I do own already a fair amount of content on that game, which I have got from owning the older versions of the game. You know, the optimization of that game annoys me, but you know, I think I have enough content on there so that at least when I do want to play a train simulator game, I do have something that I can go to. I also have hope for a game like this, SimRail. It looks like it has potential, although I think it might have already come out in 1.0. Yeah, full version. So, and that was very recently. So I'm just hoping that they keep updating the game. I think that the last time I tried this game, I think the tutorial, there was an issue with the tutorial. I couldn't get something to work. But I will definitely try this game again, because this is a game at least that you only have to pay for one time. And at the moment anyway, it doesn't really have a lot of DLC. It's almost like the bane of my life with some of these simulator games, where you don't only have to buy the game, you also have to buy lots of other DLC if you want to get the full experience out of it. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping that a game like this will be, in time, will be a decent competition for Trainz SimWorld 5, because they definitely need it. Anyway, I'm going to leave my little rant there. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments of yourself on the state of train simulators, I would love to hear all about it in the comment section below. So thank you for watching.